It is good to love many things, for therein lies the true strength, and whosoever loves much performs much, and can accomplish much, and what is done in love is well done. I dream my painting, and I paint my dream. Be clearly aware of the stars and infinity on high. Then life seems almost enchanted after all. And then I have nature and art and poetry, and if that is not enough, what is enough? There is nothing more truly artistic than to love people. A great fire burns within me, but no one stops to warm themselves at it, and passers-by only see a wisp of smoke. I don't know anything with certainty, but seeing the stars makes me dream. Normality is a paved road. It's comfortable to walk, but no flowers grow on it. If you hear a voice within you say you cannot paint, then by all means paint, and that voice will be silenced. I put my heart and soul into my work, and I have lost my mind in the process. I often think that the night is more alive and more richly colored than the day. What am I in the eyes of most people? An nonentity, an eccentric, or an unpleasant person, somebody who has no position in society and will never have. In short, the lowest of the low. All right, then even if that were absolutely true, then I should one day like to show by my work what such an eccentric, such a nobody, has in his heart. That is my ambition, based less on resentment than on love in spite of everything, based more on a feeling of serenity than on passion. Though I am often in the depths of misery, there is still calmness, pure harmony and music inside me. I see paintings or drawings in the poorest cottages, in the dirtiest corners. And my mind is driven towards these things with an irresistible momentum. Close friends are truly life's treasures. Sometimes they know us better than we know ourselves. With gentle honesty, they are there to guide and support us, to share our laughter and our tears. Their presence reminds us that we are never really alone. The sadness will last forever. What would life be if we had no courage to attempt anything? If I am worth anything later, I am worth something now. For wheat is wheat, even if people think it is a grass in the beginning. Art is to console those who are broken by life. I am seeking, I am striving, I am in it with all my heart. If you truly love nature, you will find beauty everywhere. The fishermen know that the sea is dangerous and the storm terrible, but they have never found these dangers sufficient reason for remaining ashore. Great things are not done by impulse, but by a series of small things brought together. I want to touch people with my art. I want them to say he feels deeply, he feels tenderly. I try more and more to be myself, caring relatively little whether people approve or disapprove. I am always doing what I cannot do yet, in order to learn how to do it. The heart of man is very much like the sea. It has its storms, it has its tides, and in its depths it has its pearls too. It is with the reading of books the same as with looking at pictures. One must, without doubt, without hesitations, with assurance, admire what is beautiful. I always think that the best way to know God is to love many things. At present, I absolutely want to paint a starry sky. It often seems to me that night is still more richly colored than the day, having hues of the most intense violets, blues, and greens. If only you pay attention to it, you will see that certain stars are lemon yellow, others pink or green, blue, and forget-me-not brilliance. And without my expatiating on this theme, it is obvious that putting little white dots on the blue-black is not enough to paint a starry sky. The beginning is perhaps more difficult than anything else, but keep heart, it will turn out all right. It is looking at things for a long time that ripens you and gives you a deeper meaning. There is peace even in the storm. So often, a visit to a bookshop has cheered me and reminded me that there are good things in the world. Exaggerate the essential, leave the obvious vague. There may be a great fire in our soul, yet no one ever comes to warm himself at it, and the passers-by see only a wisp of smoke. To suffer without complaint is the only lesson we have to learn in this life.